Morning. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. It is Inauguration Day. It is currently 10:39 a.m. Of course. Welcome to the live show. You know what time it is. It is January 20th, and you know what day it is. The day of glory, the day, the legend, the OG, the 45th, now the 47th President of the United States gets sworn in. The celebration has started, the event has started, so we're not going to do too much talking, okay? We're just going to go straight to it. Ladies and gentlemen, like the live stream, subscribe to the channel, join the membership. It is $4.99. Join the memberships, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Donald Trump, the new commander in chief. Okay, it looks like we're waiting on. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay. We're waiting on the president right here. Yeah, red carpet. Red carpet, ladies and gentlemen. All right, what do we have here? Why don't we have sound? Nah, this ain't gonna work. We need sound, man. Yeah, we need sounds. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right. I'm getting a better feed, y'all. A better feed. Here we go. It's on, y'all. Let me see.
The White House, we know the tea is
Okay, we're gonna
happening
start
between the Bidens and Trumps as we speak, but we were seeing a slew of dignitaries there enter into the Capitol Rotunda, including many members of the House and the Senate. You also, I'm not sure if some of our viewers caught, you saw Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, John Roberts, there walking into the Rotunda. And from what I understand, I believe he will be administering the oath of office. Trump has two Bibles that will be used to administer the oath, his mother's Bible, and then, of course, the very famous Lincoln Bible from 1861. That's been a hallmark. It's been a tradition for many inaugurations past. So just a really beautiful live look. Let's keep listening.
Ready, post. Ready, post.
All right, what do we have here?
event to an indoors one, and the reason being that it was too bitterly cold.
Lady, she is incoming and a former First Lady herself. And it was reported that Melania Trump's people did decline another invitation for tea with First Lady Biden a couple of weeks back. So I thought that was interesting. Maybe no love lost between the two there. But we know Melania Trump really took a back seat, was almost completely absent from the 2024 campaign. Yes, she did appear at that Madison Square Garden rally in New York City. She did appear at the RNC there in Milwaukee. She did not speak at the RNC, and so it'll be interesting to see. She did take somewhat of a back seat in the Trump first term as well. In the role of First Lady, the role of First Lady that Jill Biden took was very front and center, was very prominent. Some would even argue that she was, because of President Biden's age or alleged infirmities or alleged senility, that she was somewhat also in charge of the inner circle, so to speak. So I thought those roles were very different.
And we
now
see the
have
doors
we go.
principles, I believe, coming out. Maybe not.
I just wanted to let our viewers know we see the doors opening once again. That, of course,
There we go.
Is Vice President-elect J.D. Vance alongside Vice President Harris. They, too, will be sharing a motorcade. And to your point, Andrew, you were mentioning it's going to be interesting to see what First Lady Jill Biden and Melania Trump will be speaking about. Now you have Vice President Harris and J.D. Vance sharing a vehicle. You know, is there going to be any sort of conversation, as they make their way
Oh, my goodness.
to the Capitol Rotunda? We continue to talk about the political dynamics. And, it's always interesting. We see them from a distance, but truly they only know what's happening inside that vehicle, of course, alongside, Secret Service. But they, too, are departing the White House. And finally, as we pivot the view right there back to the front
Are y'all
doors,
ready?
We are expecting to see President-elect Trump and President Biden to depart shortly. I also wanted to share this look as we continue to take a look. You can see House Speaker Mike Johnson there arriving at the Capitol Rotunda as we do see the limousine that is set to depart the White House right here. And I did just want to pause on this live look as we are expecting President-elect Trump and President Biden to be departing the White House in just a matter of moments, also sharing a singular vehicle as they make their way to the Capitol Rotunda for this historic moment as President-elect Donald Trump is going to be sworn in as the 47th President of the United States.
And just to note, Stephanie, the woman in the green jacket, that was Senator Deb Fischer from Nebraska. There's this entire congressional committee known as the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies. They are tasked with putting all this on. And so that's why you saw Senator Deb Fischer there, the Republican from Nebraska. And so they are responsible for planning this, for making sure it all goes off without a hitch. And so they are instrumental in this. You're going to see them quite a lot today. And you just saw Deb Fischer there with, I believe, Usha Vance and Doug Emhoff. So wanted just to note that there as well. You also see some of these congressional leaders get there into the rotunda. You just saw Hakeem Jeffries and others, Speaker Mike Johnson. So congressional leadership looks like they are in the building now. We are waiting, to your point, President-elect Trump and President Biden. And to your point, I do hope that maybe some of the official photographers will release photos from inside the limousines of how these moments transpired, what the conversations were like. Maybe we can get some reporting as well. We do know, though, the Bidens have been somewhat gracious with the Trumps after the November 5th election. President Biden inviting Trump to the White House that very same week and committed to a peaceful transition of power. And that is what we are seeing today. And that is why this is so important. So Biden and Trump will be riding over in the Beast to the Capitol from the White House momentarily. This is really quite something. Obviously they haven't spent that much time together. They were on a debate stage twice in 2020. They were on a debate
This is
stage
about to
once
be
in
fire, y'all.
2024. They've appeared at similar
Yeah.
events at the same time, but I would venture to say that this is going to be the closest in proximity they have been for the longest duration, maybe ever, to be the rival. It was going to be someone
Whoa.
else, and here they are.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Here we go. Whoa, whoa. OG Trump and GG Joe Biden. It's going down, y'all. I'm telling you. It's going down, y'all.
And as the limousine departs right there, we actually saw President-elect Trump on his cell phone, Andrew, just checking some stuff. But we were hearing one of the reporters yelling out to both Biden and Trump, "What are you going to talk about?" And obviously they did not answer. But of course, that's the question that everyone wants to know. What will these gentlemen be speaking about? They, of course,
probably
were
ain't
joined by
talking
Representative
in the
Amy Klobuchar, who
they're not talking,
is
man,
part
I
of
can
the
tell you that
committee that oversees the inauguration
Nah,
and
they
all
ain't
of the
talking.
events. But still, curious minds want to know, Andrew, what is the conversation going to be like inside this limo? I don't know specifically, and perhaps you do, just how many minutes it's going to take for the limousine to actually arrive at the Capitol, but it could either be a very long ride or it could be a very short and comfortable ride. We don't know.
Yes, it is a very short ride, under 10 minutes. And yeah, you saw there Senator Amy Klobuchar from Minnesota, the Democrat, another member of this joint congressional committee on inaugural ceremonies. And so she's also in the limousine. Maybe she'll be breaking the ice, so to speak, between Trump and Biden. But this leads me to wonder as well, Stephanie, what is the Biden post-presidency going to look like? We know they're going to be, they being Joe and Joe Biden, they'll be spending a couple of days in Santa Barbara, California. After today, they'll be whisked off there to the West Coast. We know Trump is going to the West Coast later this week on Friday to survey some of the damage wrought by the LA wildfires. So they may be in California at the same time as well. But a post-presidency looks different, so to speak, if you're Obama and you're leaving the White House in your 50s. Biden leaving the White House in his early 80s. I wonder how he will choose to use that. He said in a speech in South Carolina just yesterday, he is going to remain engaged. He is going to remain committed. He's not going anywhere. So I think it remains to be seen what his role in American political life will be going forward. Sometimes presidents, all presidents, when they leave the White House, they go back to being everyday regular citizens. But some take up a role, and they want to be, and they want to use their influence that they had in the Oval Office.
Yeah, it's way too cold. There's nobody out there, man. It's way too
example
cold.
Of that.
Too cold for all that.
You're watching the Beast right now move down Pennsylvania Avenue, down to the U.S. Capitol. This is quite something. This is remarkable. Let's just watch and listen.
Yeah. It's way too cold. Ain't nobody just standing there waving. Yeah, take that one. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, they're out there, yo. Yeah. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. For the next 4 years, Greatness. That's all you're gonna get. Greatness. Okay. The best. What did I just hear? President Biden? Are they trying to leak the audio in the car? The best. Oh, this right here is they see me rolling. Ha ha. God, they see me rolling. They hate it. Yeah, they hating, yo. Yeah, they hating. They hating. You can't hate on greatness. You cannot hate on greatness, y'all. This right here is greatness. That's right. And greatness begins, y'all. Greatness begins. And did y'all know that Biden actually pardoned Fauci this morning? Biden pardoned Fauci this morning, y'all. This, you cannot make this up right here. Why did Biden pardon Fauci? Fauci, y'all. He pardoned Fauci. Can you believe Biden pardoned Fauci?
All right, it does appear perhaps as though this live look right there, foes. Andrew, obviously, this, this is coming from one of the vehicles as part of this motorcade. It does look like they are trying to get it back, but and it does look like they have. We're just going to hang on this. It looks like they have fixed this issue. Let's listen in.
Yes, Stephanie, of course, we're moving down Pennsylvania Avenue right now, and you can just hear the cheers from so many of these supporters who have lined the streets there, and you can see them on the sides waving. It is very, very cold.
Yeah, he pardoned Fauci, man.
Passing the National Gallery of Art, if you're familiar with Washington. We do apologize about the feed. It looks a little bit in and out there, but we're going to stay with it. But the motorcade moving now, both President Biden and President-elect Donald Trump inside alongside Senator Amy Klobuchar in there. So I said this is about under 10 minutes, and we're going to be moving up to the U.S. Capitol in just no time here. But you can see the security. You can see there some of the troops standing guard, saluting the motorcade as it moves past. And now I believe we're going to be right outside the U.S. Capitol momentarily. And so this is
a lot of people have been waiting for this day right here.
And it has been reported, we're not going to see your typical inauguration parade, down Pennsylvania Avenue because it is so cold. President-elect Trump will be visiting his throngs of thousands of supporters at Capital One Arena, much like the rally he had yesterday. And that is where people are watching it live inside that arena, thousands of them. And that is probably why you're not seeing as many people line the streets. There's hardly anyone on the National Mall. Because, one, it's inside the rotunda, the swearing in, the oath. And two, it's just too cold there. And we've heard from some of Trump's folks, including incoming White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, saying that this was not done for security reasons. This was done to protect his people, Trump's people. Though there are some security analysts and experts that we've even talked to here on Live Now who argue that this could have been made with that in mind, that decision could have been made with that in mind. Let's keep watching this motorcade.
Man. I'm glad they're doing it inside though, because you can never trust this, folks. You can never trust this, folks, y'all. I'm glad that this swearing in is happening inside, because we don't want to hear no pew. No, we don't want to hear none of that. We don't want to hear "get down, sir." We don't want to hear that, because they'd be quick to say "get down, sir." Get down, sir. Yeah, no get down, sir today. He gonna be inside. He's gonna be inside. There we go. The 45th, now the 47th. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to go down, y'all. Wow. We're right there in the corner. They better check everybody. We don't want to get nothing like that. There we go. Chuck Schumer right there.
Good morning, sir.
Look at Kamala Harris. Kamala.
President Trump, how do you feel? President Biden?
I feel presidential. Where's the vice president? All right, here we go. Okay.
And there we saw President Biden and President-elect Donald Trump arriving at the Capitol. We see Elon Musk there, Andrew, just one of the tech titans, as you know, we were discussing.
Right.
As we await the official swearing-in ceremony. There is Melania Trump right there, First Lady Jill Biden, you know, Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff, and others as they continue to make their way inside the rotunda for that actual swearing-in ceremony.
Yeah, and interesting, the Vances seem to be kind of trailing behind, leading the pack from behind, so to speak. I thought that was interesting there. You see J.D. Vance and Usha Vance coming into the rotunda there. Biden and Trump kind of walking somewhat stone-faced there. Biden, when asked how's it going, he said, well, he and Trump side by side, in unison, in tandem, walking in with Vice President Kamala Harris behind. And you can just feel the emotions in the room. I think it's so interesting that, and that's what's so unique and so miraculous about the American experiment, is that political foes, political losers and winners alike can be in the same room. You see the Republican mega donor there, Miriam Adelson. You see UFC chairman Dana White. This is part of the Trump invitation list, so to speak. going to be doing my best to point out some of these individuals, but you also saw there Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Google, speaking with Elon Musk as well. So, Stephanie, we're just waiting for President-elect Trump, President Biden, and all the other dignitaries to enter into the rotunda. There is a waiting area, kind of a holding room off the side, and now you see members of the incoming Trump cabinet, all of whom, Stephanie, have yet to be confirmed, though their confirmation hearings are ongoing as we speak, and they will continue this week as well. You also see incoming White House Chief of Staff, Susie Wiles, there in the long white dress coat. She was instrumental in the Trump 2024 campaign, serving as co-campaign chairwoman with Chris LaCivita. And you see so many others, South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem, former Georgia Senator Kelly Loeffler, former New York Congressman Lee Zeldin, John Ratcliffe there, Trump's pick to lead the CIA, Kash Patel, Trump's pick to lead the FBI, and so many. I believe that's Vivek Ramaswamy, Kevin Hassett as well, and Tulsi Gabbard. So all of the incoming Trump cabinet members are seated behind the principals there on the dais, which I think is an interesting choice. Yes, they will serve out, if confirmed, the Trump cabinet there, Susie Wiles speaking with Tulsi Gabbard. So it's just really interesting. I mean, Stephanie, if you think about it, we're going to be talking about these names a lot, you and I, on Live Now from Fox for the next 4 years. I also recognize there to the right, Tucker Carlson in the rotunda. There's Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and so many others, some of whom, Stephanie, you remember, were one-time rivals of Trump on the primary stage, like North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum.
Okay, guys, we're going to switch to another stream. Give me a moment. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is going down, y'all. Okay. RFK. Look at Pete's accent. Okay, Pete. Okay, Pete. All right now. This is the elite. The elite. Okay. Elite of the elites. If you in here, you better know. If you're in here, you better know. So what is that? Tulsi Gabbard. Yeah, yeah. Tulsi Gabbard for sure. Tulsi Gabbard for sure. You ain't gonna play with Tulsi Gabbard. I'll tell you that much.
Attention!
Okay, shut. All right, Pence. All right, Mike. All right, Mike Pence. Where's his wife? His wife said, baby, we ain't going today. I ain't gonna go. You can go, but I'm not going.
Just trying to catch her eye.
The elite, Elon, Jeff, whoever the guy is from Google. These guys are friends, y'all. Y'all think they're enemies. Nah, they ain't no enemies. These guys are close pals. This is Elon and Jeff Bezos having a conversation. Bunch of billions. Trillions, actually. Okay, here we go. Here she goes, taking off her jacket. That's Bezos' wife. That's Bezos' fiance, actually. All right, now. Be right here, though. Be right here, though. All right. Oh, that's Zuckerberg's wife. That's Zuckerberg himself. Okay, okay, Zuck. All right, Mark.